As was just mentioned, I'm going to take the next few minutes to explain the parish kits of BAA materials that were shipped to each parish. Inside each material shipment, you will find 10 different sets of items. The first sets of items I would like to highlight encompass everything you need for conducting your In-Pew collection weekends. These are 2 sets of In-Pew Instructions, which is a double-sided sheet that walks you through conducting the BAA kickoff during Mass, the MPU collection. And these are actually going to be addressed a little bit later in more detail, a little bit later in the webinar, but it's a front and a back, and it looks like that. There's also going to be the commitment cards, which looks like this, and they're going to be placed inside of return envelopes already for convenience. You will also find appeal brochures. These are the same brochures that were actually mailed out to parishioners' homes earlier in Bishop Luis's first ask letter earlier this month, and they outline the various ways BAA funds were spent last year. The next item that you're going to find is the stewardship prayer card, which looks like this. And finally, the last 2 items that I want to highlight are going to be the pens and the plastic bags. So when you receive your shipment, we recommend that you assemble little kits by placing one of each item, one of each of the above mentioned items, a commitment card / return envelope combo, a brochure, a pen, and a stewardship prayer card inside of a little plastic bag. And then these bagged kits can then be placed in socially distant parts of each pew, ensuring safety for each family coming to Mass. The quantities of these items were chosen to balance between reduced capacity masses and the need for single-use items. We aim to send enough of the items so that families can each have their own set during Mass, and this should prevent the need to share items. If you do not have enough items as a parish, please reach out to our team and we can have more shipped to you from the Catholic Center, or we can identify a nearby parish that may have extra materials. The next 3 sets of items that you will find inside your shipment are the posters. And these are the 2 general theme posters, which are 11 by 17 and look like this. We've also got multiple goal posters, so you can track your parish's progress towards reaching its goal. This is also 11 by 17, similar to last year. And then something new this year, we actually have multiple appeal brochure posters, which is the appeal brochure blown up to poster size, actually 12 by 18, so it's going to be a little bit larger than the other 2. As was previously mentioned, we wanted to be transparent as to how BAA funds are used every year. That's why we included appeal brochures in the kits, and why we also included a small number of the same appeal brochures blown up to poster size, so they could be placed around the narthex or gathering space of your church building, along with the other posters for increased visibility during the BAA season. Finally, the last item that you will find in your kits are several FedEx return packages, either with labels already attached or with sticker labels that simply need to be attached. These are given to conveniently make shipping off completed pledge cards and gifts safer and easier for your volunteers and staff. These should be used to send in all pledge commitments from the MPU weekends to the bank lockbox in Cincinnati. If you have any further questions about the various BAA materials, please leave a question in the chat box.